Martin Luther King was a Baptist pastor and civil rights leader who dedicated his life to justice and equality. "I have a dream," he said, "a vision of a world where people are judged not by their skin color but by the depth of their character." His fight inspired millions. He gave his life for justice, but his legacy will never fade. I have a dream. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. The time is always right to do what is right. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. Let us not seek to satisfy our thirst for freedom by drinking from the cup of bitterness and hatred. True peace is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice. We are not makers of history, we are made by history. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. Change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. Hate is too great a burden to bear. The quality, not the longevity of one's life, is what is important. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. Even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I still have a dream. Freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. I would rather be a man of conviction than a man of conformity. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. Intelligence plus character. That is the goal of true education. We are not the makers of history. We are made by history. The darkest night will produce the brightest dawn. He was a big-hearted man who dedicated his life to freedom, justice, and equality. Even though evil persists, there are still good people like Martin Luther King.